Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Talk with Hannah. I'm so happy you're joining us today. Whether you're listening on your way to work, at home, or maybe on your lunch break, I'm really glad you're here with us.
Hey, great to see you all again. It's one of those days where I actually had a really good morning routine, so I'm feeling great right now.
Oh, really? That's funny because today's topic is actually all about routines. I woke up this morning and made my coffee, and I thought, how would I say all of this in English? And that's exactly what we're going to teach today.
That's right. Today we're talking about how to describe your daily routine in English. Morning, afternoon, evening, all of it.
And by the end of this episode, you're going to be able to talk about what you do every single day using natural, confident English. Not textbook English, real English, the kind that actual people use.
Yes, and here's a question for you right now. What does your morning routine look like? Do you wake up early or are you more of a slow morning person? Write your answer in the comments. We really do read them.
We love hearing from you. And if you haven't already, please like this video and subscribe to Talk with Hannah so you never miss an episode. It really helps us so much.
All right, let's jump in and start talking about your daily routine in English. Let's go.
Okay, so let's start at the very beginning of the day. The morning. This is when most people have a routine that they follow every single day. And it's actually one of the easiest topics to talk about in English because you can use very simple present tense.
That's right, the basic structure is super easy. You just say I plus verb. So, I wake up. I brush my teeth. I eat breakfast. That's really all you need to get started.
And the key word to learn from morning routines is usually. You say, I usually wake up at 7. This tells people that it's something you do regularly, not just today, but every day or most days.
Exactly. Here are some examples. I usually wake up at 6:30. I always make coffee first. I sometimes skip breakfast when I'm in a hurry. Can you hear how natural those sound?
And I love that one. I sometimes skip breakfast. I do that too, honestly. When I'm running late, breakfast disappears.
Same. So listeners, here's a question for you. What's the first thing you do in the morning? Write it in the comments using this structure. I usually. Go ahead and try it.
Now, let's talk about the morning in order. You can use words like first, then, after that, and finally to connect everything. So you might say, first I wake up and check my phone. Then I shower. After that, I get dressed. Finally, I leave for work.
Those connecting words are so important. They make your English sound much more natural and organized. Without them, you're just listing things. With them, you're telling a story.
Right. And don't worry about making it perfect. Even saying, I wake up, then I eat, then I go to work, that's already great English. Simple is good.
Now, what about telling someone what time you do things? You can say at with a specific time. I wake up at 7. I leave the house at 8:15. I have coffee at 8.
And if it's a general time of day, you say in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening. For night, you say at night, not in the night. That's a small thing, but important.
That's a good one. At night, not in the night. So remember, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, at night. Got it, everyone?
Great. So now you can describe your whole morning. Wake up time, what you eat, how you get ready. It's all within your reach.
Quick recap before we move on. Use simple present tense for habits, usually or always for frequency. Connect steps with first, then, after that, and finally, and use at for specific times, and in the morning, evening for general times. Perfect.
Okay, so now that we've covered the morning, let's talk about the middle of the day, your work or school routine. This is where many learners feel a little unsure because they want to describe their job or their studies in English.
And it's actually really simple. The most useful phrase here is I go to, or I work at, or I study at. For example, I go to the office at 9. I work at a school. I study at university.
And then, to describe what you do during the day, you use the same simple present tense. I have meetings in the morning. I eat lunch at 1 o'clock. I check my emails every day.
Let me show you a conversation you might have with a coworker or a classmate. So imagine I say to you, hey, what does your typical day look like? And you answer, well, I get to the office around 9 and then I usually check my emails first. After that, I have a team meeting at 10. We have lunch at 12:30 and then the afternoon is usually for focused work.
Oh, I love that. Focused work. That sounds so professional. See how natural that answer is? You're not just listing times, you're describing a real day with flow and personality.
And notice I used around 9, not exactly 9, but close to 9. Around is great for when you're not completely precise. I arrive around 8:30. I usually leave around 6.
Now, let's compare formal and informal ways to talk about your day. In a formal situation, like a job interview, you might say, I arrive at the office promptly at 9 o'clock and begin with a review of my schedule.
And informally, with a friend, you'd say, oh, I get in around 9, check my emails, the usual.
You can hear how relaxed the informal version sounds. Both are correct. It just depends on who you're talking to. Here's a tip. First, think about who you're speaking to. Second, choose your words based on whether it's formal or casual. Third, don't worry about being perfect. Just be understood.
Listeners, try this. Write a comment describing your workday or school day in 2 or 3 sentences. Use I usually, after that, and around to sound extra natural. We'd love to read what you write.
Come on, you can do it. Even one sentence is great. I usually start work at 9 and finish at 5. That's perfect already.
All right, let's recap section 2. Use I go to or I work at to introduce your workplace. Use simple present for daily tasks. Add around for approximate times. And remember, formal for interviews, casual for friends.
Okay, now let's talk about the evening. This is honestly my favorite part of the day to talk about because people have such different evening routines, and it really tells you a lot about a person.
That's so true. Some people go straight to the gym. Others cook dinner, watch TV, read a book. It's really personal. And in English, we have some great phrases for all of it.
So let's start with getting home. You can say I get home or I come home. Both are correct. I get home at around 6:30. I come home tired after a long day. Both sound natural.
And then to talk about what you do to relax, you can use I like to or I enjoy. I like to cook dinner while listening to music. I enjoy watching a show after work. Hear how those sound? Very natural, very real.
Yes, and I like to is great because it tells people something about you, not just what you do, but what you enjoy. That makes conversation feel warmer and more personal.
Now, let's practice a little dialogue. Imagine someone asks you, do you have a routine in the evenings? And you say, yeah, I usually get home around 7. I cook dinner, nothing fancy, just something simple. Then I watch something on my phone or read a bit. I try to be in bed by 11.
Oh, that's so relatable. Nothing fancy, just something simple. I love that phrase. It's honest and it sounds very natural in English.
And I try to be in bed by 11. That's a great structure. I try to means it's your goal, but maybe it doesn't always happen. It sounds very human and real.
Let's talk about phrases for winding down at night. You can say, I wind down by watching TV. I unwind with a book. I usually fall asleep around midnight. These are all beautiful everyday expressions.
And for saying goodnight or bedtime, you can say, I go to bed at 10:30. I usually fall asleep pretty quickly. I'm a night owl, so I stay up late. Oh, I'm definitely a night owl.
Me too. Okay, everyone, here's your practice moment. Say your evening routine out loud right now. Don't type it, say it. Use I get home at, I like to, and I go to bed at. Speak it like you're telling a friend.
Yes, speaking out loud is the fastest way to improve. Even if no one's listening, your brain is learning. Trust the process.
And write it in the comments too. Tell us, are you a morning person or a night owl? We want to know.
Great section. Key phrases, I get home, I like to, I enjoy, I try to, I wind down, and I go to bed at. Your evening routine is now fully expressible in English.
Okay, this is one of my favorite parts of every episode. Common mistakes. And I want to be honest with you. I made some of these mistakes too when I was learning English, so you're not alone.
Same here. These are mistakes that almost everyone makes. And the good news is they're really easy to fix once you know about them.
Mistake number 1, saying, I am wake up at 7. This is very common. A correct sentence is, I wake up at 7, no am. Remember, for habits and routines, you use simple present tense, not the be verb plus another verb.
So it's I wake up, not I am wake up. I eat breakfast, not I am eat breakfast. Easy fix, right?
Mistake number 2, saying every mornings or every days. A lot of learners add an S after every, but the rule is, after every, the noun is always singular. Every morning, every day, every night, never every mornings.
This is such a common one. The reason is that every already makes it plural in meaning, so you don't need the S. Every morning I drink coffee. Perfect.
Mistake number 3, confusing in the night and at night. We mentioned this earlier. You say in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, but for nighttime, it's always at night. I watch TV at night, not in the night.
And a fun one, I'm usually study at night. You can't say that. It should be I usually study at night. Usually goes before the verb and you use the base verb, study, not studying for hobbits.
Okay, here's a little challenge. Can you correct this sentence? I am usually go to bed in the night at 11. Pause the video and try to fix it.
The correct version is, I usually go to bed at 11 at night, or simply, I usually go to bed at 11.
Mistakes are completely normal. They are part of learning. Every single person who speaks English well made these exact same mistakes. The goal isn't to be perfect. The goal is to keep going.
Exactly. You're doing great just by being here and learning. Don't let fear of mistakes stop you from speaking. Make the mistakes, learn from them, and move forward. You've got this.
All right, time for some practice. This is called Choose the Correct Sentence. I'll give you 2 options and you pick the better one. Ready?
Let's do it.
Number 1, option A, I am wake up at 7 every mornings. Option B, I wake up at 7 every morning. Which one is correct?
Option B, I wake up, simple present, and every morning, singular.
Number 2, option A, I usually go to bed at night at 11. Option B, I usually go to bed at 11 at night. Both actually have similar words, but option B flows more naturally in English.
Good ear. Word order really matters. I usually go to bed at 11 at night. That's the natural flow.
Number 3, option A, in the night I like reading books. Option B, at night I like to read books.
Option B. Remember, at night, not in the night. And I like to read sounds very natural.
Now, here's your challenge. Create your own sentence about your daily routine. Use at least one time expression, like at 7, in the morning, or at night, and post it in the comments. We want to see your sentences.
And don't just write it, say it out loud first. Hear yourself say it. That confidence you feel when the words come out naturally, that's your English growing.
Your routine is unique to you. No 2 people have the same day, so your English sentences will be yours, personal, real, and meaningful.
Focus on real conversation, not perfect grammar. Real conversation wins every time.
Wow, we covered so much today. I'm honestly really proud of you for making it to the end. That means you're serious about learning, and that really matters.
Let's do a quick recap of what we learned today. First, we talked about morning routines using simple present tense, I usually, and connecting words like first, then, after that. Second, we covered the workday, how to describe your job or school using I go to, I work at, and around for approximate times.
Third, we talked about evening routines. I get home, I like to, I try to, and I go to bed at. Those 3 sections give you everything you need to describe a full day in English. That's huge. A lot of English learners struggle with this, and now you have the tools.
Here's a question to think about before you go. Which part of your daily routine would you most like to talk about in English? Morning, work, or evening? Let us know in the comments.
And if you found this episode helpful, and I hope you did, please give it a like, share it with a friend who's learning English, and subscribe to Talk with Hana so you never miss a new episode. Every like and subscribe really helps us keep making content for you.
You are doing something wonderful by choosing to learn English. It opens doors for travel, for work, for friendship, for opportunity. Keep going, one episode at a time, one sentence at a time.
We believe in you. You've already taken the step just by pressing play today. That counts for a lot.
Thank you so much for spending time with us today on Talk with Hana. We'll be back with another fun and easy English topic very soon. Until then, keep practicing, keep speaking, and remember, every word you learn is a step forward. See you next time.